Okay, this thing is really kicking up the debris now, Gary. I hope our shot catches up real quick. It's a large cone-shaped funnel with a
there's something there. There's like a home or something there. I can't tell. There's some type of structure. It looks like there's a farmhouse that it's very, very close to. I can't tell what it is, but there's some multiple. But yeah, it's got to be a farmhouse and a barn. And you know, the rotation at the ground doesn't look all of that violent, but it's just a big, massive looking tornado. It's just a big, just a cone-shaped funnel. But right now, we're just a few hundred yards from it, and I can see little different vortices touching down in different spots, but I don't see just a real mass violent rotation on the ground. Well, there's some more debris being kicked up. Yeah, it's just east of the farmhouse. There's a couple of houses out here. For you folks that live out here, I went north of Bounce Junction. The first road I could go east is where I'm at. So probably 4 north of 281 and 412, and it's just half a mile to the east.
Should have picked up there.
I think it's dissipating. It looks like it's getting smaller.
Hey Gary, if you can hear me, we're watching it. It's still on the ground. It's still what I would call a large tornado, and it continues to move off to the northeast. Right now, the bottom of the funnel is coming to a point. I don't see as much debris. I do still see debris on the ground. Matter of fact, Gary, there's more debris being kicked up right now. It's still on the ground, still doing damage.
Oh, there's a large circulation on the ground. It's multiple vortices. There's a large circulation on the ground. It's really getting attacked together right now.
So evidently, the circulation on the ground has gotten much, much stronger. I'm going to zoom up the camera here a little bit, and we're going to look at the debris cloud on the ground. I can't see.
Oh, look at this.
I see houses around, but I just can't tell if
like
there's
it's
any house right
passing.
there beneath it.
It's moving right toward Winoka. Yeah, looks like
it's a ball-shaped tornado. There's a large circulation on the ground. The condensation funnel doesn't go all the way to the ground. It's just a ball-shaped funnel, but there's a large circulation on the ground right now, Gary.
Okay, it looks like to me it's moving very close to Winoka.
Where am I at from Winoka, guys?
We're looking straight north at our location. We're looking straight north at it. At the moment, it's moved about 2 miles north of us. We've got a pretty good hill here to look at it. Really good hill. And it's south of Winoka. I don't think it's directly in the town of Winoka yet. As a matter of fact, I think it's going to end up moving a little east of Winoka. At least I'm hoping. But right now, it's still on the ground. It's still doing damage. The funnel itself has gotten smaller. It's not so wide and thick at the top. It's more of a slender cone with a needle point on the bottom all the way to the ground.
Yes, the tornado vortex signature on it is to the south-southeast of Winoka, but you still continue those tornado precautions. Little Sahara and also Winoka, with little luck, this will pass just to the east of the Winoka area. So we might check in with Nick Bender. Nick, you're out in Sky News 9. What do you have?
Gary, we still have a large tornado now in contact with the ground. Occasionally you will see it. It is a multi-vortex tornado. When it was crossing the Little Cimarron River, we're running parallel to Highway 412 right now. And Gary, there are structures ahead of this tornado. They're little, as Ken Kilborn was called, they're little oil refinery plants things here right ahead of this tornado. Tornado, from what we can tell, is moving east-northeast, so it does have structures ahead of it, Gary. And also, when we were up farther north and east of this, near the Little Sierra, there's a lot of people up there who are out there in RVs and everything, and that's moving. I know it's a ways off, but in that general direction, so we need to get the warning out to those people to, take shelter as this tornado continues to move off to the east. You can see it's still in contact with the ground, Gary. Still violent circulation down there on the ground. It's kicking up a lot of sand and dirt, so hopefully it didn't hit one of those oil plants things there, because there's a lot of dirt around them. So it's moving through that area, Gary. Again, we're running parallel with Highway 412. We're southeast of Winoka by about 10 miles or so. So I think this is definitely missing Winoka. It's passing off to the south of it now, Gary.
Okay, so it'll be going, can you see Little Sahara where you're from?